Have you ever wondered how watermelons are grown and transported? It all begins with a watermelon seed, a tiny speck of potential waiting to be unleashed. This is where our journey starts, with the planting of that seed. Now, growing watermelons is not an impromptu decision. It requires the ideal conditions for the seed to thrive and grow into a fruitful plant. The first step is selecting the right type of soil, which should be rich and well-draining. Weather plays a crucial role too. Watermelons prefer a warm climate, so spring or early summer is the perfect time to plant the seeds. And let's not forget space. Watermelons need plenty of room to spread their vines and grow their juicy fruits. The whole process might sound simple, but there's a lot of care and patience involved. From a tiny seed to a sprouting plant, the journey of a watermelon begins. And what a fascinating journey it is. Stay tuned to discover more. The seed has been planted, what comes next? Now it's time to nurture our growing watermelon plant. This begins with understanding the plant's needs and providing the right care and attention. First and foremost, watermelons crave water. Regular watering is crucial to their growth and development. But remember, less is often more. Overwatering can lead to waterlogged soil and root rot, which can be detrimental to your plant. Aim for a balance, providing enough water to keep the soil moist but not soaked. Next, let's talk about sunlight. Watermelon plants love the sun. They thrive in full sun exposure, soaking up at least 6 to 8 hours of sunlight a day. If you've planted your seed in a sunny spot, you're already on the right track. Protection against pests is another concern. Watermelon plants can attract a variety of pests, including aphids and cucumber beetles. These pests can damage your plant and hinder its growth. Consider using organic pesticides to keep these pests at bay. As the plant matures, it will begin to spread out, growing broad leaves and long vines that reach out in all directions. Over time, small yellow flowers will start to appear. This is a sign that your plant is ready to start producing fruit. With careful nurturing, the plant begins to bear the fruit we so eagerly anticipate. The journey from seed to fruit is a fascinating one, and with the right care and attention, you'll soon be enjoying your own homegrown watermelons. As the plant matures, so does our watermelon. But how does it grow to its full size? Well, let's dive into the fascinating growth journey of a watermelon. After the watermelon plant has been nurtured and cared for, small fruits start to form. At first, these baby watermelons are about the size of a marble. Over the next 30 to 45 days, they undergo an incredible transformation. This period is known as the cell enlargement phase, where the fruit rapidly increases in size due to the multiplication of its cells. As the days pass by, the watermelon continues to feed off the nutrients and water supplied by the plant's vast root system and the photosynthesis process. This allows the watermelon to grow exponentially. By the time the growing phase ends, the watermelon can weigh anywhere between 20 to 40 pounds. Now, how do we know when the watermelon has fully matured? There are a few telltale signs. A mature watermelon will have a uniform shape and a consistent color throughout. Its underside, or the spot where it rests on the ground, will turn from white to a creamy yellow color. And if you tap on it, a ripe watermelon will have a hollow sound, almost like a drum. Patience is key as our watermelon reaches its full size and ripeness. This process may take some time, but the sweet, juicy reward is worth every moment. Now that our watermelon is ripe and ready, how do we harvest it? Harvesting watermelons is a delicate process that requires a keen eye and a gentle hand. Knowing the right time to harvest is crucial. When the tendril nearest to the fruit turns brown and dies off, it's a clear sign that the watermelon is ready for harvesting. So, how do we do it? We use a sharp pruner or knife, and we cut the stem close to the fruit. But be careful not to cut too close, as we don't want to damage the watermelon. Remember, it's not a race. Take your time and handle the fruit with care. The watermelon's underside, the part that's been resting on the ground, should have turned from white to a rich, creamy yellow. This is another sign that your watermelon is ripe and ready to be enjoyed. With a careful hand, our ripe and juicy watermelon is harvested. Our watermelons are ready to be enjoyed. But how do they get from the farm to your table? Well, it's no small feat. The process begins with careful packaging. Each watermelon is meticulously packed to ensure it can withstand the rigors of transportation. They're nestled into specially designed crates or bins that protect them from bruising and scratching. These containers are not just any old boxes. They're engineered to allow for airflow to prevent overheating and maintain the freshness of the watermelons. Once safely packed, the watermelons are loaded onto trucks for their journey. These are not your typical trucks. They're temperature controlled to keep the watermelons at a steady, cool temperature. This is critical as watermelons are composed of about 92% water, and keeping them cool helps maintain their freshness and flavor. The journey from the farm to the market or grocery store varies in length. It could be a short drive down the road, or a lengthy trip across the state or even country. Regardless of the distance, every effort is made to ensure the watermelons arrive in the same condition as when they left the farm. As they travel, the watermelons are kept in their temperature-controlled environment. The trucks are equipped with devices to monitor the temperature and humidity levels, ensuring the conditions inside remain optimal. It's a bit like a mobile spa for watermelons, keeping them at their best while they make their way to you. Upon reaching their destination, the watermelons are carefully unloaded and inspected. Any watermelons that do not meet the quality standards are set aside, ensuring only the best make it to the shelves. It's a meticulous process, but one that ensures you get to enjoy the freshest, most delicious watermelons. So the next time you enjoy a watermelon, take a moment to appreciate the journey it has taken. From being nurtured on the farm, harvested with care, and transported under watchful eyes, each watermelon has quite a story to tell. From the farm to your table, the journey of a watermelon is quite the adventure. Growing and transporting a watermelon is no easy task. It begins with the humble seed, nurtured and cared for until it sprouts into a thriving plant. As the watermelon grows, it requires constant attention and patience. Once ripe, the harvesting stage is crucial, requiring a gentle hand to prevent damage. The transportation phase is equally vital, ensuring the watermelon reaches you in perfect condition. Next time you enjoy a juicy slice of watermelon, remember the journey it made to get to your table.